Hello guys, I think it's time to test out some headphones again. So today I've got these LOBKIN S11 Plus Bluetooth ones with active noise cancellation to take a look at. In this video I'll talk about why I think these specific headphones in fact are perfect for traveling when you're on the go. And no, don't worry, the pricing is actually very reasonable at about $46 right now on Amazon.com. And what I've noticed with these type of headphones is it's not always the price that dictates quality. I mean, sure, the build quality will take a hit on low-budget models, but the sound and features can in fact be surprisingly good. It just depends which model by what brand you get. But right away, let me clarify, these by LOBKIN are not entirely perfect, just so you know, but probably an ideal choice for on the go. Should you pick these up? Let's find out. The very first impression really got me. The packaging looks somewhat premium-like, and inside of it, we are greeted by this lovely carrying case in which the headphones are nicely and safely stored away, with all accessories and whatnot. As always, we get our usual micro USB charging cable, 3.5mm audio cable, another one of those airplane audio adapters, and obviously the manual. Now the headphones themselves can easily fold up like that, can swivel, yeah, lots of flexibility there, so whether you want to store them away or have them hanging around your neck, you're covered. Size adjustment works quite well too, and the aesthetic appeal of this S11 Plus model is pretty good, I'd say. Although it not only looks a bit plasticky, it is plasticky and feels exactly that way. So while the headband actually seems to be of decent quality, I'm a little concerned about the hinges and these ear cup arms. They don't seem to be that robust, but with that comes really low weight. These probably are the most lightweight headphones I've had the pleasure of testing, and the comfort is darn good if you ask me. It fits my head just nicely, and the soft padding on the ear cups sure does help a lot in that regard. Now let's talk controls. On the right ear cup there are 3 buttons, one multifunction button acting as power, play, pause, and then the plus/minus buttons for volume control and choosing the next or previous song. Of course, there's a micro USB charging port, as well as the 3.5mm port if you want to use the cable. The switch for the active noise cancellation is located on the left ear cup. And as always, I didn't expect much, but this one actually did a fairly good job cancelling out those humming frequencies you get on public transportation or even beside my glorious PC. So it does work pretty well, but it does alter the sound of the music a little, basically increasing the highs a little. But you know me, I've never really been a fan of noise cancellation anyway. So there's one important question left: how do these sound like? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I've definitely heard better audio output, but at the same time I've heard much worse too. These, I gotta say, are sounding pretty decent actually. A bit tinny maybe, but the bass is punchy and very strong. A lot of people like that. As for me, I rather prefer a more linear sound approach. If I had to pick a weakness here, it would be the mids. Equalization does help a tiny bit, but it doesn't really do much in this case. Other than that, very decent headphones, especially for traveling. The battery is supposed to last about 12 hours, but I unfortunately didn't have enough time at hand to listen to 12 hours of music or longer. Okay, now don't get me wrong, sound-wise, these aren't the best ones out there, but it's the combination of a couple of things that make these a good choice for things like traveling. That are things like the weight and comfort. These are probably the lightest over-ear cans I've ever had on my head. Phenomenal comfort, super lightweight. The only downside here might be the slightly worse audio reproduction as opposed to certain similarly priced models out there. But at a price of $46, they all have their pros and cons, I guess. And a truly perfect model in all aspects is near impossible to find. Still, these noise-canceling LOBKIN headphones sure do impress in their very own way. I'm giving them my well-deserved Silver Award. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.